Personal brand, the interview. Hello. This is a very low-tech kind of video, but it's a low-tech video lecture talking about the interview, which is our next segment. You can look up interview on the web, and basically the definitions talk about an interview being a situation where you have someone who asks questions, the interviewer, and you have the person who answers the questions, the interviewee. The interviewer coordinates the whole process, but it provides for an opportunity of in-depth responses, in-depth reflection, in-depth ways in which to allow the person who's being interviewed to talk about themselves, to talk about their research. So this is going to be a research interview. Remember, you're going to invoke your personal brand. What is your personal brand? Who are you as an interviewer, interviewee? So let me ask many of you, have you tried to interview, say, your little brothers and sisters as a way to help you to prepare? Because the same way that they respond and many ways in which they feel are going to be some of the same experiences you will have when I set up the questions and you are going to respond. You have until after spring break to do your research. This takes the place of the panel discussion. And so I will give you various topics in the Africana spectrum. You can choose your own, all right? You can do up-to-date topics such as COVID-19 in Africa, ways in which African Americans are responding to COVID-19 here in America, here in your particular city. It can be very, very, very topical, as well as exploring things, topics such as the Harlem Renaissance, or for some of you who have done research, just beginning research on various people, looking more into their lives. There are those research specialists who specialize in the lives of people. They are biographers who know a lot of intimate detail. That's the first thing that we have to consider. Next, in order to put it together, I will send you a set of questions. Let me know who or what you're going to become an expert on. Remember, you have to have 7 sources, and I will tailor just 5, maybe even 2 or 3. I'm not sure yet. I haven't gotten people's types of general interview questions. And so the first part of your interview is obviously memorized. Good morning, my name is so-and-so, and I'm here to talk to you about such and such and such and such and such and such. Now, we can pretend it's a podcast, right? And you can have the questions right there and pretend like you're a radio podcast host. You're an expert podcast blogger. You're a digital citizen who's a scientist, similar to some of those scientists that we see on the internet today talking about COVID-19. Well, I have these questions coming in from so-and-so and so. So let me first of all say that I started studying epidemiology when I was such and such to add on to my general introduction. Flows from there. But I will send you a set of, say, 5 questions that you have to answer. And the answers should be approximately a minute to a minute and a half. It can be more. There are those of you who are wonderful researchers or who are doing research right now on your own and you want to talk about it, and we're away from school, and this is a way for you to discuss your personal research. So this is step 1. Remember, choose your topic, choose it well, do the preliminary research, and then do the in-depth research. Send the topic to me, and also you might want to, try out some general questions and see what your sisters and brothers know, or ask your mom and dad. It might become a way to help ease the tension. I don't know if any of you are aware, San Diego is basically on a soft stay-at-home policy, which is becoming more and more enforced. It's not as stringent for people just taking a walk or people who are going to the grocery store, etc., but many of our businesses are now closed. They're totally shut down. Takeout, you can get takeout at restaurants, but that's about it. And I'm sure there are some of you who are in cities wherein the same kind of policies are being invoked. This could be a way to just enjoy, an assignment with the family. Make it more fun, okay? The next thing that I want you to do is, as I say, send me your topics. Think about it over the next several days. I will start formulating questions and send them in, and I will do another video which will piece together some of what I put on blackboard.com. I hope you all enjoyed the video about Dr. Michael Eric Dyson and the ways in which your brand can be very casual and yet scholarly, etc., 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 etc. I'll also put a few more videos on blackboard.com. So until the next time, this is Professor Fisher signing out, and this is our next assignment, the personal brand component of the interview. Who are you? What do you think is your best delivery system? How are you going to answer questions? Do you have jokes? Do you invoke a serious kind of speaker intonation in your voice? Whatever it is that you decide, you can be soft and gentle like some of the newscasters who are very, very, very helpful in the ways in which they talk to us as the general public. Scan the news. Scan the internet. This is Professor Fisher signing off for now. Be well.